Welcome to another brand new Sunday brunch. When we come back, we're gonna get this show started, okay? I'm back, guys. I am still going down memory lane, having a good time. On that note, let's take another trip down memory lane. Who remembers when we ate cereal like this, straight out of the box? Remember when our milk were delivered in glass bottles? How many of you grew up eating cinnamon toast? I remember when Nestle Quick used to come in these tins. We used to take a spoon or a knife and try to pry that lid open for that delicious goodness. It used to come in strawberry and chocolate. Both were my favorite. I couldn't pick just one. Who can remember when Nabisco saltine crackers came in a canister? Old enough to remember when McDonaldland had cookies? I know I am. Who remembers this plaid lunchbox with the thermos? Anybody remember these old roasting pans? Or do you still own one? Here's something that never goes out of style, and that's TV trays. They may have had wacky colors, wacky designs, but you can always use them to this day. Remember when our kitchen tables looked like this? Remember the old canisters and bread boxes that used to sit on the counter at your grandma's house? Those bring back so many memories. They used to come in so many shapes, sizes, and colors. From your coffee, your tea, your sugar, your flour, and even your bread boxes. Who remembers these salt and pepper Tupperware shakers? Did anybody ever own these Tupperware mugs in earth tones with the lids to match? We owned this same particular Tupperware set when I was growing up. This brings back so many memories. Tupperware also had this pitcher and cup set. Did you ever own any of these? Anybody remember these tumblers and this pitcher from Tupperware? Tupperware wasn't just for grown-ups. They even had Tupperware for kids. Who remembers seeing these mushroom canisters when they were growing up? These mushrooms were everywhere, from spoon rests to dishes to mugs to cups to spoons to platters. Everything was mushroom. Do you remember setting your hair in these old perm rods? Bath time was always fun time with Mr. Bubble. Remember when toilet paper came in different patterns and colors? Boots were made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You know what? Go-go boots were ahead of my time, but I still wanted to showcase them because I always wanted to have a pair of go-go boots. Anybody ever been to a relative's house where they kept plastic on the furniture? Remember when it was hot out, your legs would stick to the plastic? Anybody remember making labels with these old labels before they became digitized? I guess this one must belong to the King family. Typing classes. I remember we learned to type on an IBM Select typewriter. I also remember we had to learn our home row keys, we had to learn how to change ribbons, and we had to learn how to change the ball bearing. Tell me if this doesn't bring back memories. Remember the whistle and the melody pops? Remember these wacky wafer candies? I used to love these when I was a kid. It came in green apple, strawberry, orange, watermelon, and banana. The green apple and the banana used to be my ultimate favorite. Remember these wax bottles? I used to like to bite the head off of them, drink the liquid inside, and then I would chew the bottle afterwards. Does anybody remember this dynamic duo? Raggedy Ann and Andy. Of course, this toy right here used to be the end-all be-all. I didn't know any child that didn't have this growing up. The Viewmaster with the Viewmaster cartridges. The Fisher-Price movie viewer used to be one of my favorite toys. I used to like putting the cartridge in that part there, and we used to wind that part there either forward to watch the movie, or we would make it go backwards to make all the character goes backwards. And these were the extra cartridges that used to come with it. This game right here, to me, was the bomb back in the days. Who could forget the Fisher-Price movie viewer theater? This used to be one of my favorite toys. Put the cartridge in, crank up the crank, and it will show you the picture on the side. It was hours and hours of great fun. Love this toy. How many of you remember playing Kerplunk? You would fill this little cup up with marbles. You would have the toothpicks inserted into the holes, and one by one you would withdraw out the toothpicks until the marbles all fell into that little cup down there. Hours and hours of good fun playing Kerplunk. I have to stop it right there, guys. I am having a ball reminiscing over the foods, the gadgets, and the toys that we used to play with when we were kids. Remember, Sunday Brunch isn't just for Sunday. You can also watch it Monday through Friday, or anytime you want to see a great video. I will see you guys next week for another Sunday Brunch. As always, this is Black Storm coming at you with love, peace, and soul. I am at the Aquarium of the Pacific. And guess what, guys? On that note, you're watching Black Storm 555 in the action side. Hit pause.